Y'all already know the title. These are 15 hoes to stay away from. Oh, my fault. 15 type of escorts to stay away from. The first one, they barely post. So this is the reason you want to stay away from ads like these. You know, if they barely post or whatever, usually they on drugs or something. They barely post and they always in the same area. Like, let's say you look up their number, right? And see if it pings to any other state. If you can't find no other state but your area or whatever, and they barely post, they usually not good, bro. They usually on drugs or they usually trying to set somebody up. You know what I mean? But for the most part, they be on drugs. You know, since they don't post a lot. Yeah, you know, these aren't including, of course, the ones who don't post for long periods of time. They post here and there or whatever, but they in the same area as you. They don't move around out of state or upstate and nothing like that, bro. That's shit crazy. Shit crazy. The second one, no black guys. The racist bitch. You know, these type of escorts are trash from the get-go. If you gotta be racist, obviously you're trash. Your pussy stink or something, bro. Like there's something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. They usually got bad attitudes anyway. You know, racist people or whatever. Especially, yeah, just racist people in general. You know what I mean? So a racist escort is just straight up garbage. You know, the ones saying no black guys or no this race, that race, they're usually fucking trash. You know what I mean? They're usually fucking trash. It's that simple. So you discriminating on there, you're fucking trash. You know? Them type of escorts, they don't get a lot of business. They don't, bro. And if they do, they don't treat their customers right. They're not returning clients or customers. You know what I mean? The third one to avoid, the ones with the messy background. You know, they take a picture with just shit all over the place, a cracked mirror, you know what I mean? Maybe a cracked pipe on the counter, cracked pipe on a dresser, some shit like that. Usually it's in the bedroom or some shit like that. You see a messy photo, bro, and you spot something, they're definitely bad. They're usually on drugs. You want to stay away from hookers on drugs. The reason you want to stay away from hookers on drugs is because they set you up. They'll set you up and they'll rob your ass. It's that simple. You know what I mean? It's that simple. You're gonna get their mans to or whoever they fucking with, some hood dude or whatever, to rob your bitch ass. You know what I mean? So you want to stay away from ads like that. The messy background. Just use your brain. Some of these are common sense. Some of these are common sense. Okay? You know, the fourth one. The photo that looks like she's on drugs. So her eyes is like not all the way open, or her face is fucked up, some shit like that. You could tell she went through like a heroin stage or a crackhead stage or some shit like that. Do not even attempt to try that one. This is where common sense should be kicking your brain. Common sense should be kicking your brain's ass, telling you to not go there, bruh. Don't even try this bitch. You know what I mean? Shit, just think for yourself. You know, one on drugs. Yep. Okay. Now this one. The fifth one. The fifth one. They only have one photo. Yeah, they only have one photo. This is sketch. You already know it's sketch. Most likely, they're trying to rob you. They only have one photo. You text the ad or whatever, text the number from the ad, ask him to send you another photo or send you a different photo. Oh, my picture's on the ad or whatever. You know what I mean? But you bitch only got one photo, or she just refused to send a photo. That's a huge red flag. Huge red flag. If they can't include more than one photo. Okay, let me say this, right? Let me say this. If an escort doesn't have more than three photos or more, she's a no-go. She's bad. 100%. If she bitch don't got no more than 3 photos, that's a no-go. That's a bad one, bro. She ain't shit. Garbage. That's simple. Shoot. No more than three photos or less? No, 2 photos or less. Don't even attempt to meet up with that bitch. She wants some sketchy shit. That's simple, bro. It's that simple. The next one. Overcharging. That's the 6th one. One who overcharges. Too damn high for them prices, man. You know, a lot of times hookers like this are strippers. The strippers tend to want to charge a little bit higher because they strip, which means nothing. Pussy's pussy. The fuck? What the fuck niggas is paying you for to fuck you just because you a stripper? What they got to do with me? In fact, if you're a stripper, niggas go to the strip club, give you money anyway. What the fuck you charge extra high for? See, this the extra greedy bitch. The extra greedy bitch. Then when you tell her about yourself, or she get on, tell her about herself, she get on mad or whatever. Like, you stupid bitch. Look, what them fucking prices? Who you think you are? Especially the bitch is new to the area and she's raising prices. That's a red flag. Bitch is new to the area and her prices are above the rest. You know she's garbage. Any bitch who overcharges is trash. Garbage. Remember that, man. Any bitch who overcharges is garbage. Remember that line. Shit. Overcharging ass, man. Number 7, the one with a bad attitude. You already know this one, the bitchy one. You know? The one, let's say, okay, she has a few photos on her ad or whatever or more. But you just want to see one more photo or whatever, you know what I mean? She's like, no, pay for it or whatever. So just say some slick shit like that, you know what I mean? You know, just say some slick shit like that. You know the bitchy one, the one with the fucking attitude. You know what I mean? They got an attitude problem or some shit. You ask them a question, what's your rates or whatever? Says it on the ad, some smart ass shit like that. You know what I mean? This ain't gonna go good at all. You probably gonna end up slapping a bitch and getting a charge. You're gonna slap the shit out the bitch and get a charge, some shit like that, my nigga. If you kinda like me. Shit. Stay away from the attitude bitch. They got the attitude from the jump and never ends well. It just doesn't. You know? The ones who can't send you maybe one photo or whatever. And for some reason, these bitches, escorts got a problem sending pussy pics. I don't know why. They talking about jacking off to it or something. Not everybody does that. You know, just because we ask you for a fucking pic, we just want to we want to get that vibe up there first. You know what I mean? It helps the vibe just to grow a little bit more before we meet you in person. Or meet an escort in person. Like, for real. So that's what you want to do. But, I mean, that's what you don't want to do. Avoid the bitch with the bad attitude, my nigga. They are the worst. The ones with the stink fucking attitude or whatever. Why can't you do it like this? Or why can't, just stupid shit. You know what I mean? On some bullshit. Anyway, number fucking 8, I think this is, right? They got too many numbers. Too many numbers, man. They constantly changing that number. Yeah. Yeah, they constantly changing that number or whatever. You know what I mean? Or they change the number kind of often, a little bit too much. These are kind of the shady ones. This falls in the shady field. They might try to set you up or something. They might be connected to the cops, try to set you up like that. Some stupid shit like that. You know what I mean? Stay the fuck away from those. Okay, now we got number 9? The one with bad reviews. Now this one a lot of guys miss. What you want to do sometimes, look up some escort review sites that are reviewing or talking about escorts. You know what I mean? This is what I used to do. Look up some escort review sites, whatever, that talks about a specific escort you want to see before you see that escort. I'm telling you, you're going to save yourself a lot of trouble because other people already experienced the bitch. Shit. And only trust the reviews on escorts that have maybe two or three or more reviews on the escort. I say you go with 3 good reviews on that bitch or escort or whatever, then she's good. She's a go. You know what I mean? That's a good one. If it's like 1 or 2 reviews, her or her pimp probably vote out the review or some shit. You know what I mean? Her review. I'm telling you, you gotta read them reviews online. See what other people went through and shit. See if she's legit. You know what I mean? All right, number 10. She never answers the phone. Never answers the phone. Now this already wipes out around 60% escorts. You know, they don't answer the fucking phone. You know how they are. They do not answer the phone. Them bitches for some reason don't like answering the fucking phone. They just don't do it. You know what I mean? You can text them all day and night. They won't answer the fucking phone. You even change your number a few times. Let's say you got like 5 different numbers. You text them from each number. Text one escort from each number. She won't pick up the phone, nigga. The bitch is probably too high off her shit. That's a big-ass red flag. Probably too high to pick up the phone. You know what I mean? Too high to pick up the phone. That's what it is, man. Just a horrible just horrible business bitch. You just put it that way. Like, quit while you're at it. You clearly, this life ain't for you. It ain't for you, bro. You can't pick up phones and shit like that. It ain't for you. and text your bitch ass from 5 different numbers and you not picking the fuck up. Type of shit are you on, bruh? Get out of here. Oh man, my favorite. Number 11, the clock watcher. The one who watches the clock. Now these type of bitches are a fucking problem. These type of bitches are a fucking problem. And these motherfuckers, they're kind of hard to avoid. The only way to avoid them is to go on the review escort site and read up on the reviews and see if she's a time watcher. If there's no reviews on the bitch, well, good luck. You know, some of these you just not gonna know until you meet the bitch. It just is what it is. It is what it is. You're not gonna know any of this, some of these stuff, until you actually meet the bitch in person. If she's a clock watcher or not, somebody has to go through it, and somebody has to report back and write about it. You know, sometimes you just take the chance like that. It's just like that sometimes, man. So yeah, the clock watcher, basically she rushes you while you're having sex or whatever. Let's say y'all agree to like maybe 20 minutes or some shit. She want to kick you out in like 10 minutes. Meanwhile, you pay worth of 20 minutes, but she want to keep the whole donation. You know what I mean? You better slap that bitch and get your donation back. Fuck out of here, bruh. Shit. Number 12. They ask for money before meeting up. Now, this is where common sense should be kicking your brain. Hello? Shit. They asking you for money before meeting up, my nigga. Obviously, you don't send that shit. That's just a scam. That's a fucking scam, man. Either that's some other dude on there trying to get money out of you from scamming, or that's actually the bitch. Some bitch on there trying to get money out of you for scamming or whatever. Under no circumstances do you send a bitch money before you meet up with her. Ain't no way in hell. I say, even if you do meet up with the bitch, don't ever send her money unless it's just to keep. It's not for service or nothing. Hey, go get you something to eat or some shit like that. You want to do that shit, go right ahead. Shit, that's you. So, all right. Number 13. We got the no-show. The one who doesn't show up. She give you an address or whatever, you know. Yeah, she give you an address or whatever. You go to that address. She don't show the fuck up. You know what I mean? She don't show up. Now, this is very sketch. This is very sketch. Either, number one, you're there to get robbed, you know, by her boyfriend or some shit, her pimp or whatever. You're there to get robbed. Or the cops just set you up. Or they trying to set you up. The cops are trying to set you up. I'm telling you, this is more common than you think. Let me put it that way. The cops is probably trying to set you up, sting operation or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. That's why they're not answering the phone or whatever, nigga. When you arrived there. Either that or the bitch is on drugs. There are 3 reasons. This is why this one could be kind of dangerous. You know, you got 3 you got 3 different fucking reasons. You don't know which one it is. You know, that she didn't show. The no show. You know? You don't know what it is. It could be the cops, it could be she trying to rob you, or it could be the bitch just high off drugs so she can't answer the fucking phone. You don't know what the fuck it is, my nigga. You don't know what it is. You have no idea. Shit. Number 14. If she gives you an excuse to separate from you after you paid your donation and you did not have sex yet. If you paid your donation and you did not have sex yet, and she gives a reason, or I need to go to the bathroom or some shit like that, or I need to go to the store, some shit like that. Especially if a place is emptied out. Like, if there's no furniture in the place, no nothing in the place, and she asking you for that money, bro. If number one, when you walk into the fucking place, red flag should be going up in your head because the place is empty. The place is empty like that, yo, walk the fuck out. Walk the fuck out, I'm telling you. If you walk into a place with an escort and the place is empty, no furniture, no TV, no nothing, or the TV just on the ground or some shit, floor or some shit, but there ain't no furniture, walk the fuck out. I'm telling you, man, walk out. That bitch is trying to either, 1, set you up, or number 2, rob or, run off with your money. That's what she trying to do. Either them 2 things. You either gonna get robbed at gunpoint, or she just gonna see if you're dumb enough to give her the money, you know, so she could go to the bathroom and run off with it. You know, climb out the bathroom window, all type of shit. Crazy shit like that. So yeah, you know what I mean? Oh man, yeah. Shit, man, I actually got a story. Like, I got a guy like that, man. That shit crazy. Not robbing no gunpoint nigga, but that bitch ran off of my shit. I was a young nigga. Shit. Anyway, number 15. The catfish. This is like, it's probably one easy to avoid, you know. If you see a bitch photo do not match her ad in person, what you want to do? You want to walk away. That's what you want to fucking do. Walk the fuck away. There's nothing to talk about. She lied. She's a fucking liar. Therefore, she can't be trusted. She might be there to try and rob you, or she might be there to try and take over with your money. There's no fucking, there's no reason for that bitch to be catfishing you. If a bitch catfish you, walk away. Don't even fuck that bitch. Oh man, I'm already here, man. I already traveled here. Nigga, you better go contact them other escorts. You better contact them other escorts. That's what you better do. Shit, number 16, she arrives at the place. Yeah, she arrives at the place that y'all agreed to meet at after the time that, like when you're there. You know what I mean? Let's say you agreed to meet at the place 4:15. You were there at 4:15, but you see a car pull up at 4:15 or 4:16. You know, you're there on time or whatever. That's why you get there extra early. You always want to get there extra early when you first meeting a new escort. When you're meeting a new escort, you want to get there extra early. When you're meeting a new escort, you want to get there extra early. When you're meeting a new escort, you want to get there extra early. I'm trying to drill that into your fucking brain until you get it, okay? You meeting a new bitch you ain't never met before, you want to get there extra early, all the time, bro. Even if it's not an escort, you know what I mean? That's just, nigga, that's just the principle of it, bro. Get there extra early, all the fucking time, all the time. So what that bitch is trying to do, basically, probably trying to set you up, you know what I mean? Probably got some guys in the car or whatever, riding around, trying to set your ass up. If that bitch was not at that hotel, when you arrived there, she's likely trying to set you up. It's that simple. And she didn't say anything about going to the hotel, coming back to the hotel. She didn't say nothing about that, bro. Nothing about her not being at the hotel. And she just pulling up to the hotel. That bitch cannot be trusted. You know what I mean? If you see the car, pull up or whatever, and you texting a bitch and the phone goes silent or whatever, you walk off. You can't trust that bitch. You know what I mean? You can't trust that bitch. Likely trying to set your ass up and get your ass robbed. That's simple. It's that motherfucking simple, man. Sure. So yeah, all this shit, you gotta take into account when you come to meet these bitches. Some of it's common sense. Some of it is just not really that much common sense. Like, you gotta experience that specific bitch. But the signs to look for before you meet up with the bitch that, like I mentioned before, should tell you if she's legit or not. Usually if a bitch is garbage, she's gonna have one of these bad signs before you meet up with her. A bad attitude, too many numbers, you know what I mean? Asking for money before you meet there, or whatever. A messy background, got a cracked mirror in the photo. Is racist. She got any of these signs or barely posts. She got any of these signs before you meet up with the bitch. Don't even trust her, bro. Of course, with the catfish and the clock watcher, you're not gonna know until you meet up with the bitch unless you see reviews online. You seen reviews online about the chick. Shit. Then that's good enough. That's good, man. Seen reviews online about the chick. That's good as shit. Fuck out of here. I think this, I believe that's it, yo. Them the things to really avoid, bro. Shit. For your safety.